Attention, ladies and gentlemen, it's your piano coach. Next level piano coach. Rosie here, your next level piano coach. Okay, so now we want to go over note names. We're going to learn the note names. Now, this is going to be probably unlike you've ever heard it before, but I think it's an easy way to remember, okay? Now, I refer to the sections of the keyboard as big town and small town. Take a look with me. Okay, so first, let's zoom in on the small town. I'm calling this portion the small town because if you'll notice how the keys repeat, you got sets of 2, 2, 2, and sets of 3s, 3s, and so forth and so on, just depending on how big your keyboard is or your piano is, okay? The small town, I'm calling it that because it's like the smaller section. It has 2 blacks, 3 whites. The big town is a bigger section. It has 3 blacks, 3 whites, okay? So first, let's name the names of the small town notes, all right? This is C, D, and E. Okay, now I'm kind of known for trying to make some kind of mnemonics or something to help you remember how to remember things. I used to be a math teacher, so here goes. If it helps you, take it. If it doesn't help you, you can find another way. All right, so you can kind of say to yourself, you see this small town? C-D-E, see the small town? Okay, I know, that was cheesy. But let's just think about it. This is C, that's D, that's E. What are the names of the black notes? If, remember, I go up this way, would that be sharp or flat? You got it, that's sharp. So that's C sharp. Now, if I took this D up a half step, this would be D sharp. So this is C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E. Okay, once again, do you see this small town? Okay, I'll stop at that. All right, now, if we did go back a half step, though, we do have to realize that the black notes have 2 names. The white notes only have 1 name. It's just a straight up letter. But the black notes have 2 names. So if I were to go back this way, a half step, D going back this way would be D flat. And E going back a half step down would be E flat. Okay? So actually, again, the white notes have 1 name. In this case, C, D, E in the small town. And the black notes have 2 names. So this one would be C sharp or D flat. All right, and this one would be D sharp, or you could call it E flat. Okay, so do you see this small town? All right, it makes me laugh every time I say it, but there's another visual right here. It's just a replica of the piano. This is C, D, E. This is C sharp, D sharp, or you could call it D flat and E flat. Okay, so in summary, now let's remember, guys, traditionally, they do call the notes named C, D, and E. That's, what everybody calls it. But I just want you to know that if you were to say to another musician, like, yeah, small town, they wouldn't know what you're talking about, okay? That's just another one of those quirky things that I came up with that helps people recall things really easily, okay? So just know small town is just something we know about in our community, okay? But it will help you advance faster in learning those note names. All right, on to the next lesson. Let's get to it.